My name is Shannon Boone, and I teach chemistry at Dixon High School.
All right, Ms. Boone. How long have you been teaching at Dixon?
I've been teaching at Dixon for 8 years, and I've been teaching in Onslow County for 13.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I have a 9-month-old and a 4.5-year-old, so I love spending time with them. They definitely keep me on my toes. I also enjoy reading, being outside, especially on the beach, and like water sports, but also like relaxing. And so just anything that I can do in the summertime outside is probably one of my favorites. Oh, and true crime. All of my students know that I watch a lot of true crime.
How are clubs and your volunteering outside of school?
So volunteering is definitely a passion of mine. It's something that I did when I was in high school and then continued when I was in college. And that idea of service, instilling that as one of the things that you learn in high school is honestly just as important to me as like the content in class. So I volunteer a lot with both my SGA and my Key Club. Every student in Key Club has to have 12 service hours, so we offer a lot of different service hour opportunities. Some of them are here at school. Sometimes we go places like Onslow County Community Outreach, which has a homeless shelter, a soup kitchen. It's where we house and run Onslow County Christmas Cheer, which I do an annual field trip to. But we also do things like campus cleanups here. We work with the domestic abuse shelter. We kind of do a wide array of stuff, and I think that's really important because it exposes students to people that live in their community that they might not cross paths with every day, or they do and they just don't know it. So it's important to kind of get like a big picture of what your community really looks like, especially because Dixon is such a community school.
If you weren't teaching, what would you be doing?
I definitely think that service piece would still be really important to me. So I would love to work for a nonprofit, either kind of like the outreach, or I'm also an animal lover. In addition to my 2 kids, have 2 dogs, and they're both rescues. And so working with like an animal rescue in some capacity, which I have before as a volunteer, but maybe like on the administrative level would be cool. My master's degree is in parks and recreation, so probably when I was closer to y'all's age, I really wanted to be a park ranger, and I still think that's something that I would really enjoy.
What message do you want to send your future students?
That comparison's the thief of joy. First off, you're not supposed to be the same as anybody else, and like in my course, it's a lot different than some of the science courses you've had in the past, and it can be really fun, especially if you just let your goal be getting better. I'm always just about like everybody's going to get better at something in the course, and that's a really easy goal to meet. So if you set realistic goals, you're going to hit them and you're going to surpass them. But you just got to work hard, and working hard also looks different for everybody.
Where can students find you?
I am in room 201, so for whatever reason that's really hard to find, but if you know where Miss Rivera is, I'm right across from her, or where Miss Bryant is, I'm right next to her. So we're in that little 3 classroom section right by the main office, so we don't get out much. We don't have a lot of neighbors, but I'm really close to where you probably come into the school.
Thank you so much, Ms. Boone.
Yeah, of course.